The history of the Old North State is peppered with little-known facts and fascinating tidbits. These are the details that add color and texture to the story of our state. Here are 5 things about North Carolina I'll bet you didn't know. Number 1. One giant leap for womankind. What Georgia Ann Tiny Broadwick lacked in height, standing little more than 4 feet tall, she more than made up for in moxie. After she saw Charles Broadwick's famous French aeronauts perform at the State Fair in Raleigh in 1907, she decided, that's for me. She made her inaugural jump from a hot air balloon at the North Carolina State Fair in 1908. She's remembered as the first woman to parachute both from an airplane and into a body of water, and is often credited as the inventor of the ripcord. During her lifetime, she made more than 1,100 jumps. Number 2, let's take the high road. Were it not for the vision of one man, a large stretch of the Blue Ridge Parkway would be located in Tennessee rather than North Carolina. In 1934, 2 competing routes vied for approval. North Carolina's proposal proceeded southwest from Linville and used a high elevation route along the crest of the Blue Ridge. The North Carolina route was engineered by R. Getty Browning, an avid outdoorsman and the man who headed up the state's highway locating department. The Secretary of the Interior, Harold Ickes, embraced Browning's version of a mountaintop parkway. Without R. Getty Browning, you do not get the Blue Ridge Parkway we know today. Number 3, Promised Land. Following the Civil War, a group of formerly enslaved people made their way out of the Deep South in search of the Promised Land. The travelers added members along the way until they reached Tuxedo in Henderson County. While they didn't find the Promised Land, they did find a fertile opportunity to create their own. Purchasing 180 acres from a struggling plantation widow, they created the Kingdom of the Happy Land, modeled on the tribal traditions of their African past, even crowning a king and a queen. Adopting an all-for-one, one-for-all ethos, everyone shared equally in the labor and rewards of the community. For more than 30 years, the kingdom thrived as a self-sufficient hamlet of freed men and women who embraced the past to ensure their future. Number 4, thank your lucky stars. For 16 years, NASA relied on the team at Moorhead Planetarium in Chapel Hill to provide training in celestial navigation and star recognition to astronauts in the Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, Skylab, and Apollo-Soyuz programs. James A. Lovell Jr., commander of the ill-fated Apollo 13, credits this training with helping the Apollo astronauts plot a safe course home. Number 5, they might be giants. Most of us associate coastal redwoods almost exclusively with one place, the Pacific Northwest. But thanks to some enterprising North Carolinians, we have a community of these mighty trees right here in our own backyard, literally. Willie T. Lamb, a passionate gardener, planted 2 coastal redwoods in his backyard in Wilson in 1942. Over the years, he donated seedlings to family and friends, allowing the species to flourish in our state. But Wilson isn't the only place where you'll find redwoods in North Carolina. Raleigh boasts a growing community of redwoods thanks to a variety of sources. David Tomei, a landscape designer in Raleigh, brought several redwood seedlings from Oregon 2 decades ago and gave them away, while the Raleigh Garden Club planted 40 Dawn redwoods in Pullen Park in 1976 to commemorate the nation's bicentennial. That's 5 things you didn't know about North Carolina. If you enjoyed this video, we're making a whole slew of these hidden history stories right here on our YouTube channel, so subscribe for more. Visit ourstate.com/subscribe to become a subscriber today and receive your first issue of Our State magazine.